Welcome back! My name is Baller Scuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1986. Today, we're going to talk about Rolling Thunder. The story of Rolling Thunder takes us back to Namco. We have talked about Namco several times before. They have been responsible for Pac-Man, Galaga, and Pole Position. We last talked about Namco in our video on Genpei Tomaden. Featuring music by Junko Ozawa, who also did the music for the Tower of Jiraga, Rolling Thunder is a run-and-gun game. The player plays as Albatross of the World Crime Police Organization, or WCPO. Specifically, Albatross is part of the Rolling Thunder spy unit. Albatross's goal is to save Agent Layla Blitz from a New York secret society named Geldra. The player has 10 stages to go through, split into 2 different stories. In each stage, the player can enter doors or use crates and other obstacles to take cover from enemy fire, can jump over crates, and can jump to higher or lower floors. At the end of each stage, a small scene will play showing Layla's capture and torture. The player is equipped with a pistol that can be upgraded to a submachine gun while it still has bullets. Once the submachine gun runs out of bullets, the pistol will be used instead. The pistol can run out of bullets as well, firing only a slow shot when the pistol is empty. The player can pick up ammunition along the way to restock their supply. Namco released Rolling Thunder to Japanese arcades on November 9th, 1986. Namco would release the game to European arcades in January 1987, and Atari Games would release the game to American arcades in February 1987. That is a brief backstory to Rolling Thunder. With that told, it's time to play the game for ourselves. And here we are in the game. This is Rolling Thunder. As you can see, copyright 1986 by Namco. We can see some of the enemies at their terminal. And then here we see the demo going through. This guy can really jump. Albatross has quite the powerful legs. Not as impressive going down, but going up, that is quite impressive. And there's the bullets that they let us take, luckily. And then, yeah, you don't want to get hit like that. I believe that you basically only have 2 hits like that, or 1 bullet, and then you're gone. I'm not the best at this game. Uh-oh. There was the bad guy. But I think I'm decent at it, so let's go ahead and drop a quarter in and hit the start button, see what we can do. The game starts with an area selection screen, so if you make it like halfway through the game, you can try again, hold the start button, go to the right, but we're just going to do Area 1 to start here. Like I said, I'm not particularly good. Alright, so it's basically go to the right and shoot. Yeah, the ones in the yellow mask, they need 2 hits. Make sure you don't get hit by anybody along the way. And you get a ton of bullets there. Looks like 50 were in there. And then we have this for cover, and yeah, I've already gotten hit once for half of my health. Alright, let's drop down here. Pretty much every time you see a door, somebody's going to come out of it at least once. Nobody's really shooting at me yet, so not too bad. But we'll see what we can do. Alright, finally somebody's shooting at me now, and down I go. Not a good run, but we'll see if I can't do better the second time. I don't necessarily go up top too often. I don't know, it just doesn't really work out too well for me usually when I go up there. There are some parts where I'm going to need to, but, you know, we'll do what we can without it. Alright, let's go down here and get them off screen, and then I can go back and get what I need. Okay. You can get the timing on these guys pretty down, especially the ones that come back up for the second shot. Like that, that's going to be fine. Okay. Now we'll go this way and start shooting a bit. Duck under that. Hit you a second time. There we go. I don't know how you get hit by a bullet like once like that and just get right back up. I don't know. Okay. Now in here we can get the upgrade to the submachine gun. Now, hang out. Just hold up and you'll stay there for a bit. And we need him to get out of the way. That is not helpful. That is not helpful at all. All right, there. Jeez. All right, let's hop up here and try to conserve bullets as best as I can. But the machine gun likes to use the bullets. Alright. And can I get machine gun bullets in here? I haven't actually tried that yet. No. Regular pistol bullets. No! And down I go because of that. Alright, we're like halfway through. Oh, we made it all the way to the end, but I lost my machine gun. Can I make it? Nope, can't make it there. Where are you guys going? Nope. There we go, got him. Just one there. No! What happened there is I ducked and turned around, and when you do that, yeah, you stand back up. You can't, I didn't think I did that, but I did it. Okay, let's put in decent initials because I did decently. And then we will try again. And this time we'll put in, because I haven't gotten it to work yet, where like multiple credits allow me to do like a continue. That's why they have the area select, I think. So because you can't like normally just continue. And then I think we're good. Hop down. Get the bullets. And no need to hang out at all in there. Where was that guy when I was getting my bullets? Alright. There we go. Nothing too bad so far. But now we got the guy that'll shoot. No! Yeah, the one bullet does it. It does me in. Like, it is the hardest part of the first stage so far. I want to at least beat the first stage. I did a little bit of practicing, but I should be able to make it at least through that. Like, really? Okay. Yeah, you have to hold up and jump, and then, yeah, he'll grab onto a railing. And that's the way that the jump mechanic works. A little too early there. Okay, we're good? We're good. Okay, let's get this, even though I'm only down to one hit. I feel like I'm doing all right. That's not what I meant to do, but there we go. I feel like this is just badness waiting for me. Yeah, that, like, where was I gonna land and be able to shoot both ways? Like I said, not the best of the game, but I am trying. Okay, in here, I want to make it through at least the first stage. And I was close before, so I'm hoping for the best now. Okay, I got all of them. Yeah? You come this way. Let's just head up here now. You can duck behind those, but I haven't really seen a purpose to it. Not yet, at least. Because, yeah, they just kind of hop up there. Okay. Now, if I'm standing in front of the door, I can't hop up. It's just the rules of how the game works. Okay. Just out of range. That's fine. Drop down before they start getting kind of nuts here. Hang out in front of the doors. Wait for somebody to come out. All right, let's hop up here and just kind of go to town. No. I tried to move and he didn't move. I don't know what happened there. He just started looking up. All right, more bullets for me, please. Yeah. Oh, that. He punched me into the other guy. I got the high score, but it still doesn't feel like I've done the game proper. Like, we're going through until I beat the first stage, and then once again, like, they don't care if I have multiple credits in there. They just do not care. We're doing this. I'm beating the first stage. Alright, bullets. I'm getting better at the timing, but what does it matter? How did I miss him? Okay. Then hop up here. Anybody coming out of there? No. Yeah, ideally you just kind of want to be facing right in shooting. But that doesn't always work out. Alright, you have to go back up there. I can't be in front of the door when that happens. Okay. Drop down quickly there. Same thing, like holding down, and then I was like, all right, let's face it kind of left, and then boom, or right, or whatever, and it turned me around. Not nice. Hop down. Are you coming, or are you not coming? I'll come to you then. And then, geez. One more out of there. That's the guy that'll shoot me. Alright. Got him? I think we're good. Okay. Good there. I want... Like, it is very specific where I have to have the joystick for up and down. Come, go in! Like, why is the joystick not being nice to me today? Okay. Gotta go fast in that section, otherwise I get overwhelmed by enemies down here. Okay, we're good? Okay. Okay. And I got an extra life out of that? I think that's what happened. Okay. In there, give me some more bullets. That's not nice. I waited, and you guys didn't seemingly care. Okay. Down he goes. I'm down to just a minute to left, so let's try to go a little bit faster. Okay, 50 seconds. But people keep on coming out of the doors. Did not anticipate that. Just didn't anticipate that one bit. Okay. Now I got a lot of time, so I can take my time here. Didn't expect the tires to kind of be something I could fall through. Like, don't get me wrong, it makes all the sense in the world, but it's still not what I expected. If you hit him in the back, he gets up sooner. I don't make the rules. Okay. I think we're through that. Just hit them before they get too close to me. Okay. I can't jump and shoot, for the record. I have tried. No, you're just one? No, and I'm out of shots! Now I only got the slow shot! And you can only have one on the screen at a time. Okay. Hit him. Okay. No! I stood up! Why did I stand up? I hit down, but I didn't hold it. I only got 50 bullets. That's not enough for what I need to get through. This is such a longer stage than I thought. Okay. I feel like I'm not even wasting bullets. Like, I'm hitting everything with a bullet. Like, all my bullets land. Alright, the other guy just disappeared. Take a shot in the toe. No, I missed. I missed twice. I need those bullets. They're important for bulleting. Alright, I ducked underneath his punch, which is a thing that can happen. Okay, I still have a little bit more bullets this time, but not a lot. He jumped over it. How dare he? No! Okay. I only have 3 left. Did I make it? Did I make it? We made it! Area 1 clear! Why are you guys punching? Alright, we did it to area, we made it to area 2, and now I consider this a victory. Why did you duck and shoot? That is not nice. I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, you just have an infinite supply of grenades or something? Yeah, now, like, this is gonna get so much harder for me. Yeah. Yeah, I am not surprised in the least. Yeah, we made it. I'm calling that a victory. I'm calling it a victory. All right, and then it goes to S. It looks like an A every time, so I'm like, okay, now I need to move it that way. No, all right, we did it. We made it to Area 2. I'm calling that a victory. That is the game played, and with the game played, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. Playing the game today, I definitely had fun playing Rolling Thunder. I wouldn't have kept trying if I wasn't having fun. There's a lot to like about this game. The graphics and sound, I think, are quite nice. The graphics in particular, the sprites are nice, and I think they hold up pretty well. Everything looks like they're supposed to. They have a little bit of personality to them. It definitely feels like a secret agent type of game because of the style. The enemies were a little weird that they're all kind of in those hoods. That's a little weird for me, but that's kind of standard for the time, right? That's kind of how the anonymous enemies look a lot of the time in media in the mid-'80s. So it's weird now, but at the time that's just how it was. The sound, I think, is pretty good as well. The overall gameplay of kind of go to the right and shoot with the different levels and the restocks and the upgrade that you can get, those are all very nice. With that said, the gameplay itself does suffer from, let's say, the controls. The controls are quite stiff. You have to have the joystick at a very specific angle in order to kind of do what you want. So I think it would have served a lot better to have a D-pad or some sort of just up, down, left, right, as opposed to a joystick if you're going to be that rigid about it. Because there were definitely times I felt like I was holding straight down, but the game thought I was slightly to the right, and therefore my character stood up and faced right. That kind of thing. Also, the standing up anytime you want to turn around. The jump is nice, but it's also kind of weird that you can only jump straight up. I can't jump at an angle. If I do that, then it's only like half jump as opposed to the jump that gets you up. So jumping up to the next level does take a little bit of knowledge. That's not something that's going to be easy to pick up and play. Otherwise, the game is fairly easy to pick up and play, which is nice for an arcade title. But the controls, I think, kind of let it down a little bit. And yeah, the thing that you can only do once, you can only do in certain positions, right? I would love to be able to jump and shoot. I would love to be able to crouch and turn around, those kinds of things. It just kind of felt like it was too stiff for what the game was trying to do. Also, the difficulty level, I think, is on the high side, right? For me to struggle getting out of the first area in a game that is kind of this streamlined of a gameplay makes it a little bit more difficult, in my opinion. It's not overly difficult by any means, but it's definitely on the more difficult side. And there were definitely some times where it felt like there was nothing I could do because the game just kind of decided to make this happen a certain way, and therefore I'm going to lose a life. But as you get more familiar with the game's kind of hidden mechanics of when people are going to come out of the door, when they're going to get up, how to get people to despawn by going to the right or to the left a certain way, then it would be a lot easier to manipulate those to your advantage. But overall, it's a fun game. It's not necessarily something that I would recommend to a modern audience. I think that it is much more a game that is good based on its technical merits more than it is any sort of gameplay or control innovations. So in those cases, it's not necessarily one that I would recommend, except for diehard fans of the genre. So if you are a big fan of run and gun type games, then this will have something for you. It is fun, don't get me wrong. There's just nothing necessarily groundbreaking about it. And I think there are better examples of this game that are going to come along the pipeline that we will see later. But for the year that it came out, it is definitely fun. And if you are a fan of the genre, you'll have some fun with it, but don't anticipate spending a lot of time playing it. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, Rolling Thunder proved to be popular. Rolling Thunder became one of the highest grossing arcade games in the United States in 1987. Critics at the time gave the game mixed reviews. While some appreciated the levels, gameplay, and sound, others felt the game was too slow to be truly enjoyed. As time has gone on, Rolling Thunder has made lists of the best video games of all time, but not very often. Rolling Thunder would see ports and sequels. We'll keep an eye on these as we continue. As for Namco, the company would continue to be successful in the video game industry. We will hear from Namco again. As for Junko Ozawa, he would also continue to work in the video game industry. We will hear from Junko Ozawa again, but perhaps only briefly. That will do it for the story of Rolling Thunder for now. My name is Baller Scuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we return to the Diamond.